Hi, my name is Adam Ali, and I'm recording this video to complete my project for CIS 9467. Today is May 20th, 2017. Um, the project is based on a fictitious sandwich company, uh, and if I were ever to open a sandwich shop, this is what it would look like. Um, uh, It's going to have a vegetarian selection of 5 sandwiches in the beginning. These are all types of sandwiches that I make for myself. I consulted allrecipes.com at a few points because I wanted to standardize the portions, and I also wanted to get an idea of the calorie contents of each sandwiches. Um, so the method I would be focusing on most is the solver, but I'll be touching upon Visual Basics, and I'll be also using some financial data to see the project from beginning to the end, rather from beginning till uh, the opening and business. In the first page here, we have the budget that this project is going to run us about $155,000 here. Most of that money, it's going to be used up in the initial phase. That's a one-time fee, such as rent deposits, equipment, and things like that. And we'll also be setting aside about $30,000 in case we don't get enough business in the first few months. That breakdown is also on this side, graphically on a pie chart. I also have monthly recurring business expenses that this would be we would be facing every month. So the sum of these two runs up to $154,900. So I have two charts here, one for the initial cost, and this will be the recurring monthly cost. In the end, we also at the bottom we have what we expect to be our monthly sell from the sale of sandwiches. I have another sheet that calculates how much we make a week, and it's imported here. And then we see we have a loss of $5,000 roughly every month. It may not sound like a good business idea in the beginning, but I'll show by the end of the video why this $5,000 should not be an ongoing loss we will have. For the sandwiches, they're all vegetarian sandwiches. They are mostly based on wholesome ingredients. We try to use the best ingredients, as you can see here. And we have grilled salmon, which is at $9.49, and the cheapest one would be our roasted red pepper sandwich. I have used the metric system whenever there was any sort of measurement. That's something I'm most comfortable with, and that's just a personal preference. And then we will be optimizing our cell using solver, and we pull up solver from the data tab here, and you can see we're trying to maximize. Our objective is to maximize cell D30, which is our gross revenue from the sandwich cell, and we will be changing some of our variables to give us the most optimal combination of our ingredients and it calculates the price, and it gives us our most highest income possible. So we have set some constraints here, such as we're changing these variables, the price, and we also want to have some sensible data that should not be negative. We will be using the simplex here because we're only using linear data. We don't have any polynomials or quadratic functions. And then we do this solve. I'm not sure why that was a problem. Making okay. Simplex 4 2H4. I'm just going to change this for now. Okay, let's see now. We're going to keep solver solution. And that will be our revenue. And on the other worksheets, we have the ingredients. This is the cost per ingredient, and this would be the multiple or the final cost of one ingredient, and we use VLOOKUPs to come up with the best combination so that we have a more dynamic workbook. Variables on one side, if they switch or if they change, they will also reflect on the other one, giving us a more stable information. On this side we have recipes. That's the one I standardized based on allrecipes.com. Obviously we'll be using some bread or one bread per sandwich, and the other variables change based on what kind of sandwich we make. We'll be also using some order forms. We have such as if a client comes in and wants to order in store or even online, we have a form that accepts orders. That would be our menu, and let's go back to our budget to see why I said in the beginning we should be making a profit, not a loss. This 5,000 loss in the beginning is because mostly we'll be paying about $3,500 in debt every month, and we'll also be paying $300 in bank charges. This is based on $140,000 loan from a bank. I did the calculation. That comes up to about $3,800 a month. And then we also have not included sale of beverages that can be sold for a much higher markup. That comes up to and then the calculation is also based off selling 700 sandwiches a week. I think we can do better by advertising on social media and using online platforms such as Uber Eats and things like that. And then there's some documentation here for the order form, and then we also have and then that concludes my project. Thank you for viewing.